that are in the house.
You see that? It says you don't put it under the bed. You put it up on the candlestick that it may give light to everybody in the house. So everybody will know which way to go. Us as men, we bear that. We got to be the ones to show our youth. Guess what? A lot of our youth is growing up without fathers. Guess what you should be to them youth? A father. And not teach them how to smoke e-cigarettes. Not teach them how to smoke weed. Don't teach them how to be players. Teach them their nationality and their purpose. And then that's how you build our neighborhoods back. Read.
Let your light so shine before men.
God said, let your light so shine before your people. Let your light so shine before men. Come on.
That they may see your good works.
No, that they may see your evil works.
That they may see your good works.
No, that they may see your wicked works.
May see your good works.
God says, turn your lights on, bruh, and let it shine before all of the people that they can see. You ever played an app on your phone and the same ad keep on popping up over and over and over and over, and then you download it to see what it's about? That's them playing on your subconscious. That's crafty counsel. Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Why did it say they consult against God's hidden ones? Because we are the 12 tribes and we don't know. They've hidden our identity from us. Guess what? Our identity is on everybody's coffee table, but don't nobody read it. Our identity, look, another crafty move that they did. They took your Bible, they took your history book, and then they tried to make it like it's for everyone. Is that not crafty? That's a crafty man. He thinks. But we have to be solid and straight up. If we be solid and straight up, their craftiness won't work on us. If we keep God's commandments, his craftiness won't work on us. Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
You see what they did to us? He said, they have said, let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us cut them off from being a nation. Read.
That the name of Israel.
What the name of what?
Of Israel.
So the Israelites do not know who they are. Come on.
May be no more in remembrance.
See, that the Israelites would not remember who they are. That's why I see Israelites calling themselves Mexicans. That's why I see Israelites calling themselves black. Because they cut us off from being God's nation.
Right.
Why? Because we won't leave from our sin. We have to turn the tide. Turning the tide looks like trying your best not to be in sin. Guess what? You smoke, I bet you do. Yeah. So guess what? In order to turn that tide, what do you have to stop doing? You got to stop smoking. Why? Because now the craftiness won't work on you no more. Guess what? A lot of people say, all right, well, weed don't do nothing. Weed don't cause cancer. But what you rolling your weed up in? A tobacco leaf. So if you do it long enough, and all God got to say is, all right, you got it, and now you got it. You can't stop that. All God got to say is, you got it and you got it. You can't stop that. God can put a spirit on your husband to go sleep with another woman and then come back and bring the STD to you. Why? Because you won't push righteousness in your household. He won't push righteousness in the household. All he got to say is you got it and you got it. That's it. What can you do about that? The only thing you can do to prevent that is what, sis? Keeping God's commandments. Because Jesus said the same thing. Give me John 14:15. Jesus said the same thing. Watch this.
The book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15.
Come on.
If you love me, keep my commandments.
What did Jesus say?
Keep my commandments.
Jesus said, if you love him, sister, you're going to keep the commandments. If you love Jesus, because you're right, Jesus is the way. But if you're not keeping Jesus' commandments or God's commandments, then it's all for nothing. It's all for no reason. It's all for no reason. What that there you smoking, man?
E-nicotine.
Huh?
Like an e-cigarette.
An e-cigarette? You want to e-die? Huh? No, come over here, bro. Come your ass over here, bro. Bruh, you want to e-die? All right, give me 1 Corinthians 3:16 because he don't want to e-die. He don't want to e-die. Come on.
1 Corinthians 3:16.
Come on.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Further, how rude am I? How rude of you? What's your name, bro? Davion. Oh shit. Nice to meet you. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, Davion. So, the e-cigarette. The question is, do you want to e-die? You said no, right? Let's see how you avoid it. Come on.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
God said, Davion, you are his temple. You are God's temple. Your body don't belong to you. Your life don't belong to you. Everything belongs to the Most High God and his son, Jesus the Christ. Watch this.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
The Spirit of God dwells in you, right? The first time you ever hit an e-cigarette, did you cough? Yes. Why? Because that's your body. That's the Spirit of God trying to kick it out of your system because it don't belong there. Remember, our bodies are designed to protect us at all costs. So when you take in smoke and it kicks it out, it's trying to let you know that don't belong there. When you smoke weed and you hotbox it and you cough, your body is trying to tell you, hey man, get yourself out of this dangerous situation. That's not supposed to be there. That's why you got red or pink lungs that's healthy, and then you got black lungs that's unhealthy. Let's say God forbid any of this happen. Let's say you got a little brother. Let's say both of his lungs fail, and you the only person that can help him. Is you gonna be able to help? Is you gonna be able to give him a black ass lung? No, because he's gonna be right back in the same predicament. You can't even save a brother. You can't.
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ, bless Bishop Nathaniel here. Hey, March 2025, we're gonna have a Land Blitz fundraiser. So what I need you all to do is hit the QR code, whatever that thing is right there, fill it out on all our social media platforms, because we blitzing. We need this land. We got to get this fundraiser done, Israel. I'm trusting you. Get it done.
If you can't save him, everybody goes to hell. Come on, read that.
If any man defile the temple of God,
If any man defile his temple, come on,
him shall God destroy.
him shall God destroy. Meaning, guess what? Cancer. E-cigarettes are more worse than regular cigarettes. And them come with warning labels. You see what I'm saying? Bruh, you are, give me Psalms chapter 82 and verse 6. I want to show you what God calls you. But we don't exhibit what God calls us because we smoke cigarettes, we smoke weed, we having sex all over the place. We got to stop that, bruh. Because why? That's what's getting us judged left and right. We got to stop that, bruh. You got to see where it's happening predominantly. Single family households, it happened predominantly in the black and Hispanic community. Take a look behind you. That man is married with his wife and his kids in the back. Look at that. Why don't you see more of that in our communities? Because we're not being taught that we are the people. Guess what? He's so established with him and his family because he know who he is and he know who his God is. You don't know who you are, nor who your God is. That's why we at the bottom. Read that.
Psalms 82 and 6.
Come on.
I have said, ye are God.
What did God call Davion?
Ye are God.
What did God say to Davion is?
Ye are God.
The Most High God acknowledged you as a God, bro. But watch this.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
That means you, all of these guys, him, me, we are all the children of the highest. So if you're the son of a God, what does that make you by default? A God. Watch this.
But ye shall die like men.
It says, but we die like men. Why do we die like men? Because we act like men. Because we act like the savages of the earth. You're not the savage of the earth. You are the king of the earth. And until you come back and acknowledge and start doing what a king do, you're going to die like a man. 1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 2. Let me show you what that king do. Let me show you what a king taught his prince on how to be a god, how to be a man. Read.
1 Kings 2 and 2.
Come on.
I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore.
Be thou strong, therefore, Davion. Come on.
And show thyself a man.
And show yourself to be a man. Because what we see right now in the black and Hispanic men in our communities, those are not men, bro. A man wouldn't get a woman pregnant and did not take care of the child. A man is going to think about what he going to do before he do it. A man ain't going to squander off his money gambling or squandering it on weed and e-cigarettes, which is killing you. They taking your paper and they killing you all at the same time. Read.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
A man is going to keep the charge of God. When God says thou shalt, that's what you do. And when God says thou shalt not, that's what you don't do. That's keeping the charge of the Lord thy God. Come on.
To walk in his ways.
To walk in all God's ways. Guess what? I can see you grow a glorious beard on your face, right? Did you know that God says a man is supposed to keep his facial hair? Give me that in Leviticus, man. This is how, and society would never teach you this because they don't want you to be a man, Davion. They want you to stay a little boy. They want you to harm yourself, and not just yourself, but the people around you. Because how old are you? 25. So that means you got 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds looking up to you. So guess what? They gonna do whatever Davion do, because what Davion do looks cool, right? So if you shave your beard, guess what they gonna do? If you smoke the cigarette, what they gonna do? If you smoke the weed, what they gonna do? If you go to the club, what they gonna do? But if you change it and be righteous, now you leave a better example because you really the light of the world. And I'm gonna show you that too. Watch this, read that.
Leviticus 21 and 5.
Come on.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So God is letting us know, Davion, keep your hair on your head. You can't do the Floyd Mayweather. You can't do the Charles Barkley. You can't do the Michael Jordan. You can't do the Tyrese. What's that thing I've been seeing on social media lately? Everybody bald. They put their head on their head and say, Michael Jordan. You can't do that. Come on.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Neither shall a grown-ass man shave off his beard. Why? Who are the only two beings on the planet that can't grow beards? Women and who else? And children. So guess what? When you shave your beard, you're aspiring, not even knowing in your mind, not even knowing that you're aspiring to look like a child. Or you're aspiring to look like the opposite sex. You want to look like the opposite sex?
Nah, I was trying to even my shit out. I had a goatee, so I had to cut it all off at once.
Yeah, but who gives a damn? I'm gonna just be honest.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm just be honest. If you want to do that, then you get a 2 guard or something, and take everything down to a 2.
See, I'm not beard experienced.
Yeah. Well, I'm giving it to you. If that was your goal, Davion, then you take a 2 guard, and you take everything down to a 2. Now everything is even. Now it all can go back even. So it is what it is. Now you know, don't do it no more. That's it.
Always black men out here supporting, trying to make a change.
We need a change in this community. There's too much black on black crime going on, and I hope this means something for the people and the public.
The first step to a change is what they're doing right here. They not talking, they physically showing up.
Let me show you something. Look at here. His beard, it grow the way that it grow. He don't cut it wide because he's a man of God. He got patches, but he all good. You look up under there, it's growing now. All praise to the Most High. Look at him. He got patches. So don't let the patches be why you don't keep it. Don't do no gold teeth. Keep it the way that it grows. Why? Because that's what men of God do. And you got the final stage. Get on out of here. Come here. What the hell your name is? Not you. You stay over there. Now look at his. It grow all the way through. They don't cut their hair. They don't cut their beards because they men of God and they keep the charge. They're trying to the best of their ability.
They're lined up.
Yeah, you can see he lined.
I was about to say.
He lined up. It looked all nice and smooth. See, he got more trust than me. I just don't trust people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I just don't trust people because if you take me down, oh, you going down.
Right, yeah.
That's
They
it.
were gonna fight.
If you plug my beard, then you got to get up out of here.
Yeah,
That's just the way that it works.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do it. I do the most I do is make sure that I line it up myself because I can trust myself.
It.
Yeah, I control my own hands, so I line my stuff up myself. You know, give me Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. So now we know, Davion, a man gonna keep the charge of the Lord thy God. And now I'm gonna bring it back full circle because the question, what I was bringing to you is that younger people look up to you. I can tell that they do. You look like a young fly, young man, you know? So I know when younger people see you, they're like, oh yeah, I like the way that he do his thing, you know? Watch this. Watch what God said.
Matthew 5 and 16. Let your light.
14.
Matthew 5 and 14.
Come on.
Ye are the light of the world.
See that, Davion? God said you are the light of the world. You know what that means? That means we are the trendsetters. The world followed after us. Why do you think there's a fake Jew right now? Because he was following after us. Why do you think you see more white rappers now? Because they're following after you. Why do you think you see Arab rappers now? Because they're following you. They're following your example. So guess what? You are the light of the world. So you know what that means? That means you control the narrative. That means if majority of us switch up and it's a positive movement and we're successful with it, guess what everybody else gonna do? They're going to follow. You can't do nothing but follow the light. The light is going this way. If I turn around and start walking that way, where am I walking? In darkness. I'm walking away from the light. I'm walking in darkness. Come on.
A city that is set on a hill
It said, you are the city. We are the city that's set up on the hill.
cannot be hid.
We cannot be hidden. So you got to learn who you are, learn what you're supposed to be doing, because you're the light of the world, and we will not be hidden again. The Israelite man, we will not be hidden again. Read on.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
It said, what man do you know buy a lamp and put the lamp under the bed? Nobody does that. It says, neither shall a man light a candle and put it under a bushel. Hide it. Why? Because the light is meant to give direction to those in the house. You are the house of Israel. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the house of Israel. And we are the light unto the world. Read.
But on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
You see that? It says you don't put it under the bed. You put it up on the candlestick that it may give light to everybody in the house. So everybody will know which way to go. Us as men, we bear that. We got to be the ones that show our youth. Guess what? A lot of our youth was growing up without fathers. Guess what you should be to them youth? A father. And not teach them how to smoke e-cigarettes. Not teach them how to smoke weed. Don't teach them how to be players. Teach them their nationality and their purpose. And then that's how you build our neighborhoods back. Read.
Let your light so shine before men.
God said, let your light so shine before your people. Let your light so shine before men. Come on.
That they may see your good works.
No, that they may see your evil works.
That they may see your good works.
No, that they may see your wicked works.
May see your good works.
God said, turn your lights on, bruh, and let it shine before all of the people that they can see the work, the good work. Watch this. And when they see the good work, what does it do?
And glorify your Father which is in heaven.
It glorifies God when black people ain't shooting other black people, because they're looking at the example that we leaving in the streets. It glorifies God when we not gang banging and drug dealing. Why? Because we're showing the people there's another way. Get a job. A job is going to pay you more than that fast money. Yes, sir.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.